Hey guys, I am just coming on here today and I sure hope this one works. I've had such a hard time uploading my Facebook Lives onto YouTube, and so I wanted to come today and talk to you guys about what's in my backpack. What do I have to make my kids back to school ready to have on hand to send my young ones all the way up to high school back to school. And then I'm also going to talk about what I would recommend you putting in your college care packages for your college age kids to go back to school. All right, first, what is in my backpack for my school age kids? And my school age kids is in 9th grade. So the first thing that I would have is Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red, Ningxia Red, Ningxia Red. This is loaded with antioxidants. If you guys don't yet drink Ningxia Red, I recommend every person on God's green earth drink 1 to 2 ounces of Ningxia Red a day. If you don't know what an antioxidant does or is, I would recommend that you look up the benefits of high antioxidant foods. It's going to support all over body health and definitely support your immune system as you go back to school and are faced with all of those pesky bugs that everybody brings together, especially if you've got kids in daycare. Ningxia Red, number one thing to keep on hand as your kids go back to school. Number two thing that I am going to suggest is nitro. All right, nitro is loaded with the wolfberry and also all of the B vitamins. This is great for about 2 to 3 hours of mental focus. Great for those kids that have after school activities, those kids that are also involved in sports. When your day goes a little extra long and you need that extra boost of focus for a test or for after school activities, nitro is great to have on hand for that. Also, Super C. We all know the benefits of vitamin C. Super C is a chewable that you can just pop in your mouth and chew. I definitely recommend that you have a bottle of Super C available when you need that extra boost to your immune system. Everybody needs to be taking a probiotic. This is Young Living's Life 9. When you have young kids, there is also a new probiotic out that came out at convention called Mighty Pro. It is in a little sachet and they just literally put it on their tongue. I'm going to tell you right now, it is delicious. It tastes like Fun Dip, so you will not have to convince your kid to take their probiotic every day. This is a capsule. It needs to be refrigerated, so for those children that can swallow pills and don't want to take the Mighty Pro, although once they taste it, it's hard to only get them to have one. So probiotic is great for gut health. Your immune response is, your gut health is vital for your immune response. I would always have a Thieves spray or Thieves hand sanitizer on hand. I like the spray. You can just literally just spray that in your hands, spray down surfaces. Then you're not washing your hands with all of the toxic chemical laden soaps that are in the bathroom, all restaurant bathrooms, all actually public bathrooms have that. So this is great to have on hand as well. What oils would I have on hand for my back to school basics? Of course, your Thieves essential oil blends, but I'm going to throw in oregano and thyme, these mighty warriors to go on hand with it. You can put all of these in equal amounts in a empty bottle and pop a roller on it, put some carrier oil in it, and you want to roll this on the bottom of your kids' feet morning and night, especially if they're in daycare, before you put their shoes on and at night before you go to bed as you're saying their prayers. Roll this on the bottom of their feet. It will help to support their immune system as they go and are faced especially at daycare. Speaking of kids that you have to send to daycare, and I don't have my peace and calming here. The next oils that I would have are my emotional support oils for those kids that have a hard time separating from mom and dad and going to daycare or to school. Make sure you have some emotional support oils, whether that's Stress Away, Peace and Calming, bergamot, vetiver, cedarwood, lavender. Those are all great to support emotions in those kids that tend to get a little anxious when they're away from their parents. A great way to use those oils is to put them on the bottom of the feet. Also, roll them or put them on the inside of your forearm. There's nothing special about that spot except that the skin is really thin right there, so it enters through your skin very easily. But you can also use diffuser jewelry to make sure that your your kids have access to that smell throughout the day, a great thing to do is to give them this oil when they're around you and have them deep inhale it when they're around you. And that way, when they smell their diffuser bracelet, whether that's leather or the girls can use lava beads, they are reminded of you and the comfort that you bring. That's the benefit of your sense of smell being directly linked to that limbic lobe, the emotional control center of the brain. It's linked to your memory, so they will have memories and feelings, good feelings associated with that smell, extremely beneficial. Also, a great idea is just to get a cotton ball. You can put your oils on the cotton ball, and the kids can keep it in their pocket so that they're kind of, they don't draw attention to themselves, and they can just breathe it throughout the day on that cotton ball and put it back in their pocket. So simple, Simon, to do. I would also have a few respiratory support oils for this time of year. I have Melrose and RC. These can be used in the diffuser. They can be used topically on the chest, and they can be used on the bottom of the feet, just because we are all going back to school. And one thing that kids like to share when they go back to school is germs. So it is really important that you kind of man your arsenal before you send them back to school. A great idea is to actually start supporting their immune system in the next couple of weeks before they go back to school, so that when they go back to school, their bodies are already supported, their immune systems are promoted, so that they are better able to, their bodies are better able to do what they're supposed to do. Now I kind of want to just touch base with those kids that you're going to send to college this year, because it's slightly different for them. College kids are going to be looking for the ease. Unlike when they're at home and when mom made them capsules or rolled their oils on the bottom of their feet, they want very easy. And so I've put together a few things that I would for sure send back to school with your college age kids. And the first one is going to be exactly what you have for your school age: Ningxia Red. A box of Ningxia Red. I hesitate sending my kids back with a bottle of Ningxia Red. That tends to disappear very quickly. Their friends come and they find it in their fridge, and they're going to drink this beautiful red juice in 8-ounce forms, and your Ningxia Red is gone, and because it tastes good. So I like sending them with the 2-ounce packages. That way they can just pick up a package on their way to class, on their way to lunch, and they can just drink it that way. My kids both go back with this. All right, I would definitely send them with a box of nitro. This is going to be extremely important on those late night study sessions, those tests after their late night study sessions, when they need to increase their focus for a short amount of time, their memory recall. Nitro is great, again, laden with all of the B vitamins. B vitamins are great for that for that energy. And this is for about 2 to 3 hours of focused energy, concentration. So nitro is great to send with them. One thing you might not have thought about, send them with a pre-made bottle of Thieves Cleaner. If you're sending kids to college, whether it's a dorm room, whether it's a house, whether it's an apartment, they're going to need to clean their toilets, their bathtub, and their sink, and their kitchen at some point. Whether or not it'll be done as often as you want, that's a different story. But what better way to send them off than to take all of the toxic crap out of their cleaners? Just send it with a ready-made bottle of Thieves Cleaner. That way they can clean absolutely everything. They don't have to go break the bank buying toxic chemical fumes that they're then breathing in that are affecting their concentration, amongst so many other things. So a bottle of Thieves Cleaner. You can get the sachets of Thieves Cleaner. I have them sitting here. Oh, here they are. You can send them like this, and then they make their own cleaner. I like to send mine pre-made because, again, we were talking about ease and making it easy for our college kids. Definitely this is probably way up there with Ningxia Red. This is Inner Defense. This is an immune supporting capsule. It is in a capsule form, so they can just pop it in their mouth. They takes the guesswork out of what to put on the bottom of their feet, what to make as a capsule. This is great to send your kids that you send back to college with, because they can take this at nighttime and in the morning, anytime they're feeling run down or overstressed, or they've been around a lot of people that are coughing and that don't feel good. This is a great addition to their evening and morning routine, is to take an Inner Defense. Don't forget to send them with a probiotic. Any kid that's going back to college has a little extra stressors. that is going to affect their gut. You want to keep their gut healthy so that you can keep their immune response healthy. So a probiotic is a great addition. And just a plug for this Life 9. If you've not tried Life 9 before, either this or the Mighty Pros, try Young Living's probiotic if you're getting it from the grocery store. Again, one of the benefits of the supplements from Young Living is not only do they take all of the gunk out, all of our supplements are infused with essential oils, which makes it more bioavailable and makes it more readily available for your body to use. This is a rock star probiotic, so I definitely recommend that you send that with your college kids. One thing I didn't mention earlier is these Thieves Cough Drops. Very easy for your college kids to take, pop it in their mouth when they need it. We can make claims that this is for a cough suppressant because this one is one of the ones that have been approved by the FDA. So this is absolutely great to send with your college kids. Last thing I want to mention for your college kids, sorry, I thought it was close enough. Oh, there goes my oils. Yay me. Is a diffuser. Send them with a good diffuser and some oils to use at nighttime to help calm them down after they've been studying, to help them get a good night's sleep. Send them with oils to help them focus, whether that's peppermint and lemon, or clarity or brain power, but have them have a diffuser in their room. Number one, if they're in a dorm room and it's old, you're gonna wanna help to kill some of those germs that are in there. If they're in an apartment and they just need a pick-me-up, oils are great just to be diffused in that room. So send them with a diffuser. Emotional support oils are also really, really good for your college-age kids as they are going, whether it's the first time they've gone off or whether, they go through times of stress and needing their mom and dad, whether or not they want to admit that. So emotional support oils, Valor, Joy, Stress Away, Cedarwood if they need help focusing, Vetiver and the same thing, and then some oils for respiratory support. Because of this time of year, guys, sending them with RC, lemon, make sure you send them with a bottle of Thieves. They can make their own Thieves tea at college. They can put a drop of Thieves under their tongue. And this is not something they have to take in their backpack. This is something they can have at home right by their bathroom and do as their nightly routine. So I hope this has helped. Please know that I'm available for questions. I hope that you send your kids empowered for a year of health and wellness as they go and they further their education. For your littles that are going to school, I wish them the best in this school year, and I pray that you continue to keep those oils on the bottom of their feet, keep them loaded up with that Ningxia Red, and keep their immune system supported so that they can have a year of schooling and focus on their studies. Take care.